The Cozy Cabin Collection. Welcome. My name is Stephen Dalton, and in a few moments, I'm going to take you on a journey to a variety of safe places. We'll be visiting different cabins, porches, and houses where you can allow yourself to rest in comfort and safety. In all places, you will find shelter from the storm, or rain, or other natural forces. But don't worry, you will always be safe in your place of comfort. We'll begin tonight with a wintry cabin, then going to different seasons to a wonderful autumn cabin. We'll travel to different places in the world, to a ranch in Arizona, where you can take in a wonderful starry sky, and a beach cabin on a tropical island. As you can see, this sleep story collection is very long and a lot of work goes into it, so I'd appreciate if you could leave me a like and perhaps a comment. Those of you who are regular to my channel will know that I read the comments every day, and hearing your feedback and how the channel is helping you means so much to me. I also love to receive suggestions for other stories, so please feel free to write. Finally, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you like what you hear tonight, it would be wonderful to have you as a new subscriber and to join this wonderful community. I had this idea to leave these stories solely in this video, one long video, so you can listen to all of them as a whole, without ads in between. But maybe you also want them as standalone stories. If you do, once again, you can let me know in the comments below. In the description, you'll find all of the chapters, so you can take a look for yourself, so you'll know which one of my cabin stories I will narrate at what time. I wish you a pleasant and deep sleep. Before we begin the Cozy Cabin Collection, I invite you to relax for a moment. Get comfortable. Cover yourself up. Align your position and close your eyes whenever you're ready. Let's now focus our attention on the body. This will help you to calm down and leave the events of the day behind. Direct your attention to the back of your head, the back of your neck, feel your neck, the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, both shoulders together. Let them sink a bit. Feel the upper back, the lower back, the spine. Feel the whole back of the body. Feel the front of the head, the right side of the head, the left side of the head, the whole head, the forehead. Let it become softer. Feel the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, the center of the eyebrows, the right eyelid, the left eyelid, both eyelids together. Let them become heavier. The right cheek, the left cheek, the right ear, the left ear, both ears together. Let the sounds around you blur. Feel the right nostril, the left nostril, the tip of the nose, the upper lip, the lower lip, the upper teeth, the lower teeth, the tongue, the jaw. Let it sink a bit. The neck, the right collarbone, the left collarbone, the right side of the chest, the left side of the chest, the center of the chest. Let the breathing flow a bit calmer. Now feel the entire right side of your body, the entire left side of your body, the entire back of the body, the entire front of the body. Now feel the entire body together. The whole body. Relax. Let go. And with relaxation, your imagination unfolds. The winter cabin. Here and now, you can let your imagination run free. Unfold yourself to the upcoming journey and imagine yourself standing in an alpine village, nestled in snow-covered mountains. You are on your way to a small cabin, and this place is your last stop on your hike. You stand upon a small hill, and from here you have a panoramic view of the entire village. It is surrounded by high, snow-covered peaks. You can see the traditional winter cabins everywhere, with smoke rising from their chimneys. Thin wisps of smoke waft over the roofs of the surrounding buildings. If you like, take a moment to mindfully observe your surroundings and take a few deep breaths. The air is cold as you inhale. It fills your lungs, and each exhale leaves small clouds in the air. You may also smell the scent of wood and incense. Stroll through the village, taking in the sights and sounds. People are going about their daily routines, happily working on the cobblestone streets. The village is bustling with activity, and there is a strong sense of community. The traditional architecture of the alpine huts defines the surroundings. Dark wood and steep, sloping roofs make for an unmistakable sight. Skis and sleds lean against the walls of some of the houses. There are small local eateries around you. You can smell the aroma of freshly baked bread and hot cocoa. Many tourists stop in this place to take a break after a long day of skiing or hiking. Some may even spend the night in one of the inns. The mood is joyful and lively. Perhaps you too feel a sense of peace and warmth. At the end of the village, your path leads you along a small trail, winding through the wintry landscape. The snow is fresh, and the trees are covered with a glittering white layer. In the distance, the sun slowly sets, casting its golden light on the horizon and shining gently through the tree canopy. The branches of the trees are heavy with snow, and their thick trunks stand tall, like proud guardians of the land. The snow is like a soft down blanket, covering the mountains and valleys of your surroundings. It covers the ground in a peaceful white sheet. As the sun sets in the distance, it gradually turns deep orange. Take a moment to absorb the beauty of the setting sun. Your body feels light, and any worries can melt away like ice in the warm winter sun. You see your breath in front of you, and every exhale creates small clouds that quickly dissipate. Take deep breaths in and out, and notice how you can let go. Your path continues, and you hear the crunching of the snow under your feet. Completely at ease, you follow the trail, passing by trees covered in a light layer of snow. The rustling of the wind in the branches sounds like a gentle lullaby. You feel very connected here to the nature around you and to yourself. You have time here, time to let go, time to just notice. After a while, the path meanders up into higher terrain. You can see the majestic peaks in the distance, and the village in the valley gets smaller and smaller until you can see it from above. You arrive at a clearing on the top of the mountain, and there you see your small cabin. You feel the warmth emanating from it. It is cozy and inviting, completely integrated into the wintry landscape. The view from here is breathtaking. High, snow-covered peaks rise in the distance, and from here you have a magnificent view of all of this beautiful landscape and this small village down in the valley. The cabin itself is crafted from sturdy wood and is very spacious. It has a steep, sloping roof and large windows. Smoke rises from the chimney, and the scent of incense lingers in the cold air. The door to the cabin is made of heavy wood with iron hinges. It's adorned with a wreath of pine branches and red berries, which bring a touch of joy to the white landscape. The house invites you in, so you turn the lock and open the door. You step inside to a cozy warmth, and the large windows reveal a breathtaking view. The heat of a crackling fire in the fireplace envelops you in deep comfort. The cabin is rustic, and the scent of wood fills the air. The floor is made of old, dark, wooden planks, and the walls are painted in a warm color, with various pictures and mementos hanging on them. A sofa and chairs face directly toward the large windows. You take off your coat and boots and hang them on the door. And you go next to the fireplace to warm up. All of the day's exertions can now dissipate. This is your time for peace. You can't wait to get comfortable and to enjoy being in this place. Everything here is in harmony. You are completely relaxed and cozy in your comfortable cabin. Now, make yourself comfortable in the chair and continue to enjoy the view from the large windows. The view is ever changing as our planet moves through its day. The light changes over the mountains, and soon it begins to snow. Outside, it gets darker and darker, but the small lights of the cabins down in the valley light up the night. It's a breathtaking sight. Each of these lights tells a story, but from afar, they weave into a distant network. A feeling of peace and relaxation washes over you. Everything that you know, you can leave behind in this moment. You are away from everything. You are content and fulfilled in your cozy cabin. Now you can completely let go and immerse yourself fully in this feeling of calm. You sit in a comfortable chair and you feel the warmth throughout your body. Your gaze repeatedly shifts to the large windows. You are surrounded by the beauty of the snowy landscape. In deep peace and security, you are safe and warm. You can linger here, enjoy the comfort of the fire. The fireplace crackles and pops, filling the cabin with a touch of magic. And you know everything is okay here. The flames dance and crackle, and you feel the warmth spread throughout your whole body. You watch the snow falling in front of the windows and feel completely relaxed. Feel the peace of this moment. The snow falling creates a peaceful atmosphere. It's warm and safe in here. The sound of the crackling fire completely envelops you and lulls you into a deep relaxation. The smell of the wood fills the room, and you hear the soft crackling of the logs. And as you comfortably relax here, everything lets go. The warmth of the fire surrounds you. The cold and tension melts away. Notice your left foot. Observe what you can perceive. Perhaps you feel a warm or tingling sensation. It can continue to flow into your left calf. And now, feel the warmth of your left foot flow into your left leg like a gentle stream. Pay attention to your left leg and feel this warm wave flowing further. And now, the left foot, left calf, and left thigh are incredibly warm and relaxed. From there, the warmth flows over your stomach, down to your right thigh. Imagine this wave starting from your left foot, rising up. Feel the waves of warmth. This gentle flow or tingling that creates a pleasant shiver. Experience this state, so comfortably warm and heavy. The wave flows into both arms. Focus your attention on your left arm. Then feel the left hand and fingers, and notice how the warm wave flows into this part of your body. First, it travels through the upper arm. Then into the forearm, and finally into each of your fingers. Is your left arm or your right arm more relaxed? And now, as your left arm relaxes, your right arm relaxes as well. The warmth also flows into this part of your body and then envelops your entire being. So deep and profound, so comfortably warm. Feel how the warmth relaxes your whole body. It surrounds you. Dive into a deep warmth and heaviness. Drift into a restful sleep. Everything is released. Everything relaxes. You are safe in your cabin. Let go. The Autumn Porch. Our next story takes us to a quaint porch in an autumn forest. Autumn has its very own charm. Days pass, nights pass, just like the seasons. For an incredibly long time, summer has turned into autumn. The leaves change color, and the smell of moss, leaves, and chestnuts spreads. Thoughts fly with the autumn leaves, sometimes lingering briefly, but then carried away with the next gust of wind. What may remain is your imagination, here and now, in this protected space. The golden stubble of harvested wheat fields shines in the sun as you walk leisurely past them. Before you stretches a vast plain, already glowing in the warm tones of autumn. Deep peace and serenity combine with the vastness of the landscape and the feeling of consciously perceiving this moment in its beauty. The wind gently caresses the landscape. Small leaves whirl and fly away in playful spirals over the fields. The calls of the last migratory birds make you look up at the sky. They fly in formation over you, in perfect harmony. They glide in a large formation towards the sun. A few stragglers fly quickly, flapping their wings to catch up. Your path now leads you into a forest. The sunlight catches in the red, golden leaf canopy and creates beautiful contrast on the forest floor. A gentle breeze shakes the autumn leaves from the trees, and they sail down, rustling softly. A squirrel darts from branch to branch with nuts in its cheeks. You marvel at this little creature, how it almost flies through the air. Then it disappears into its nest, and you wish it well. Everything here is preparing for winter. The trees still shine in their colorful autumn attire. They look so splendid. These amazing, humble giants that ask nothing of you, and in fact give so much. And soon, very soon, the cold season will come. Hedges and bushes bear their last fruits, which compete with the falling leaves for radiance. Little hedgehogs hide in their nests, and you only hear their faint rustling. After a short while, you arrive at an old forest porch. A huge chestnut tree stands in front of the entrance and throws its spiky fruits down onto your path. A warm light flickers invitingly behind the windows, and in front of the entrance are decorated pumpkins and a basket full of red berries. The light of the evening sun slowly greets the silver moonlight. A delicate shimmer initially bathes the old wooden cabin in an intense, warm light of red and orange, until it is then gently embraced by the evening light. It is a wonderful interplay of different shades of color. A light wind comes up, followed by a drizzle that wets your skin. The warm and inviting cabin now offers you shelter, security. Quietly, you walk along the path to the entrance door. And the soft crunching of the pebbles mixes with the sound of the increasingly falling raindrops. Step by step, you approach the cabin and observe it in detail. The wooden house is made of old, solid oak logs, and the flat roof is covered with reddish wooden shingles. The inviting windows are generously sized, almost reaching the ground. It seems as though the house almost grows out of the forest. It glows invitingly from within, giving you the feeling that you are welcome to enter. The entrance door is partially open, and a small sign reads, "Welcome." You stroll through your accommodation, exploring the small and pretty rooms. You see an old kitchen with cozy seating nooks and a large table. You catch sight of a bedroom with rustic old beds, thick down blankets, and lots of pillows. Everything in this cabin is lovingly and comfortably furnished. Small mementos are scattered here and there, reminding you of beautiful times. The most important room is the living room that you saw from the outside, with its large windows that convey a sense of openness and connection with nature. The room is pleasantly warm and invites you to stay. A fire crackles in a large open fireplace, casting playful shadows throughout the room. A comfortable armchair with a footstool in front of it and a table at the side is situated a little way from the hearth. The spicy scent of a herbal tea caresses your senses and blends with the scent of the fire. You settle into the comfortable armchair, feeling the warmth of the fireplace and the warm, cozy feeling that sets in after a chilly walk. As you relax more and more, you feel the pleasant heaviness of your muscles. Outside, the rain is slowly increasing. It patters on the roof of the house, but you are completely safe and protected in your soft chair. The fire crackles and pops with small sparks rising up the chimney. The interplay of light and shadow is fascinating, creating ever-changing shapes on the walls. In the background, the autumn rain patters down and soaks the beautiful forest. The leaves of the chestnut tree in front of the house rustle in the wind. And from time to time, you hear its fruits falling. Being in this forest, you feel like you are in another world, a world just for you, away from everything. And the rain only adds to this feeling. It creates a blanket of protection. Do you feel so safe here? As you sit in the cabin, it is pleasantly warm. The cool rain keeps drumming on the windows and the roof. And you feel a sense of lightness and security. You sink deeper and deeper into this comfortable embrace. And at the edge of your consciousness, you still hear the crackling and popping of the wood. It continues to rain, but here it is warm and safe. The tropical beach house. Our next story takes us to a far-away place. Imagine you are lying in a comfortable hammock that is attached between two palm trees. Your arms and legs are pleasantly warm and heavy. A gentle breeze sweeps over your body, and you feel its gentle touch on your skin. Your hammock swings gently with the wind, back and forth. Above you, you see the expansive leaves of the palm trees. The sun sparkles through the lush green, and you feel its warm rays lovingly embrace you. Feel the breath in your body and how your chest rises and falls all by itself. Feel the warm sea air pulsating with you. Feel the calm atmosphere of this place. Here, you can leave behind the stress and worries of everyday life. It's your time to relax. It's just here for you. Allow yourself to let go and enjoy your time out. This is your break here, in this tropical place, far away from everyday life. And perhaps you notice that your feelings are more bright here, just as the colors around you. The sand reflecting the sun, the turquoise blue ocean, and the lush green of the vegetation. Stay in your thoughts a little if you like, and dream of this wonderful place in your hammock while listening to the sound of the sea. The constant back and forth of the waves. And perhaps you can also hear the occasional seabird whose calls seem to echo far over the ocean. Now look around your surroundings and let your gaze wander into the distance. You see the seemingly endless sea and the small waves that keep landing on the white sand beach. In the distance, there are little islands, some covered with lush palm trees, while others only consist of sand. The turquoise water is so calm, and the islands are so close that you could easily swim to one of them. Immerse yourself in this image of a dreamlike tropical island and enjoy your little vacation. If you want to, stand up and feel the soft sand under your feet. You see your hammock and more lush green palm trees that surround the entire beach. Take a few steps towards the water and watch the waves of the turquoise sea. Perhaps you are barefoot now and feel the light moisture under your feet. Walk on the soft beach and let your feet be washed by the sea foam. Spread your arms out and enjoy the freedom that surrounds you here. The wind gently brushes your cheeks. It very gently and carefully flows past you. Breathe in the clear sea air. And exhale. It breathes you. If you now want to experience your surroundings with full mindfulness, then do so. Take everything around you in. Let your senses unfold freely. and connect all your impressions with the feeling of boundless freedom and equanimity. Stroll further and further across the wide beach. See the many tropical plants that beautify your surroundings in full color. Exotic seabirds hover over the sea, their feathers shining in the sun. Let your thoughts glide with them and simply listen to the melody of the ocean. Allow yourself to pause for a moment and truly experience everything around you. Look at all the colors, how they shine and radiate. Breathe in the pure air and feel yourself here in this place. Feel the peace within you, which can grow more and more. Now, sit on the beach and feel the soft sand under your buttocks. Play with the sand grains a little. Take a handful in your hands and let them simply trickle through your fingers. Simply be in this moment and feel mindfully. Now lie down and feel the wind on your skin. It gently sweeps over your body. Notice a pleasant heaviness and warmth. Now, imagine Imagine a single ray of sunshine traveling very slowly across your body. Its strength and energy provide each part of your body with renewed vigor. The beam of light pleasantly warms your face, your eyes, ears, and mouth. Your facial features become completely relaxed and even softer. All the muscles in your face loosen, and your jaw drops slightly. Your neck and throat also become more relaxed and released. Feel the warmth of the beam of light and its soothing effects. It now travels from your right hand to your forearm, then onto your right upper arm, afterwards the ray of light glides into your left upper arm, then to your forearm, and into your left hand. Feel the energy in your body and its calming effects. The beam of sunshine then travels to your chest and then to your stomach. Imagine every cell in your upper body being supplied with new and powerful energy. Everything flows. Everything circulates. And you sink deeper into a profound sense of calm. The beam of light now travels down to your pelvic floor. It then moves to your right thigh, into your calf, onto your right ankle, and finally to your toes. Feel the relaxation within you as it circulates. You you feel the sunbeam as it continues to move. First, it glides into your left thigh, then to your calf, and finally to your ankle. The revitalizing energy flows and circulates into your toes. You may notice a slight vibration or pulsation. Let it flow and enjoy the healing stream. Everything that you perceive as burdensome can simply slide away now. Notice everything from a safe distance and feel comfortable on your beach. This is your own inner sanctuary. Perceive the feeling of peace. You are safe here, on this tropical island, far away in peace. A peace that lets you calmly and peacefully observe everything. Be an observer of your surroundings and notice the calming effect on your mind. Feel the deep peace that surrounds you here. Enjoy this wonderful feeling and let it grow within you like a beautiful flower. Now, let's continue walking on the beach. Your walk now takes you to a pretty beach house. It stands on sturdy stilts in the midst of several palm trees, and a long pier leads far into the sea. A few lounge chairs stand invitingly beside it. Go to this house and admire this breathtaking panorama. The sea, the endless sky, the waves. You can deeply anchor all of this in your imagination. Notice the salty taste of the sea. Just keep breathing and enjoying. Slowly, the sound of the sea grows louder, and you see that the waves are getting bigger and bigger. They roll powerfully towards the beach. You now retreat back into the beach house, and from this safe place you admire the strength of nature. Listen to the rushing sound and feel the safety of this cabin. Here in this cabin, you are protected, and you can follow the spectacle of nature. As you settle in, you can admire the view from the windows. The beach house is providing a stunning vantage point for the panoramic view of the sea. Through the windows, you can see the endless expanse of blue stretching out before you. The waves crashing against the shore in a wild and rhythmic dance. The palm trees sway gently in the wind, their fronds rustling in the breeze. You are now enveloped in a warm and cozy atmosphere. A little fireplace crackles merrily, casting flickering shadows across the room. The scent of burning wood combines with the salty smell of the sea and the gentle warmth of the flames is deeply comforting. There is a comfortable sofa and armchairs arranged around the fireplace, each one adorned with soft, fluffy blankets and pillows. You make your way over to the sofa and sink down into its plush cushions. The blankets wrap around you like a warm embrace, and you feel instantly at ease. From your cozy perch, You can still hear the roar of the storm outside, but it is muted and distant now, as you have retreated to this safe haven within the cabin. Perhaps you feel a sense of gratitude for the shelter and safety of the beach house. Allow yourself to sink deeper into the comfort of the sofa and the warmth of the fire, and allow yourself to fully embrace the present moment. Here you feel completely at ease, surrounded by the beauty and power of nature. Outside, the ocean roars, and powerful waves continue to roll towards the shore. You hear faint rumbles of thunder, but here, in this cabin on the beach, you are secure. Feel your steady breath and the pleasant weight of your limbs. Nothing else is important now. You are important now. Stay here, in this place, and feel your own inner peace, which can now continue to grow within you. Now slide deeper and deeper into this calm and leave everything else behind. Feel peace and equanimity within you. Let the image of the tropical island from before appear in your safe haven. When the sun still shone so wonderfully, what was it like for you in the hammock? As you were gently swayed back and forth by the wind. Feel yourself back into this picture and listen to your breath. It flows evenly in and out. Welcome your drowsiness and allow yourself to drift off to sleep. Tomorrow, you will wake up refreshed, and you will remember your safe haven. Use it for the restless times in life and paint the most beautiful places in it. Dream of this tropical island and the wonderful white sandy beach with the turquoise sea. Here inside, you in your space, you can sleep peacefully. The ranch in Arizona. The next story takes you to a ranch in the middle of the Arizonan desert. Imagine yourself wandering through a dusky desert landscape on a late evening. The sun is slowly setting, and the sky is glowing with velvety pink and orange hues. The only sounds you can hear are the distant wind and the chirping of a few cicadas. Your journey leads you further and further on a wide path. Paint this place on your inner canvas. Tonight, you will spend the night at an old ranch. It's only a short walk away, and as you consciously make your way there, the evening turns into the darkness of night. The sun fades behind the faraway mountains in the distance. As you stroll along, you notice the rugged terrain of the desert, with its towering sand dunes and rocky outcroppings. The shapes and shadows of the desert landscape shift and change with each step, casting a mysterious and enchanting ambience. Take a moment to appreciate the vastness and beauty of the desert around you. Feeling small, but connected to the greater world. Take in the peace and tranquility. Take a deep breath through your nose and feel the warm desert air in your lungs. Now is your moment. Here, you can take everything in mindfully. And soon, the first stars appear in the night sky. You begin to feel your place within the universe. You recognize in this moment that everything you know is just a small part of a much bigger picture. And as you gaze up at the wonder of the thousands and millions of stars above, you are gifted a deep feeling of peace, a feeling of peace like no other. The stars shine down upon the majestic red rocks that spread across the horizon. And even in the darkness, their beauty is apparent. In fact, at nighttime, they look just as beautiful as they do in the day, just in a different way. Your journey continues, and after some time, you can clearly see the beautiful ranch. The windows of the old building are brightly lit, and as you approach, you see the residents of the house engaged in a happy conversation. An old fireplace stands in one corner, casting beautiful light patterns on the walls with its fiery glow. It smells wonderfully of hearty food, and a little child peeks stealthily from the bedroom at the group of adults. The house is surrounded by a white picket fence, and horses graze in the nearby fields. You can smell the sweet scent of the desert air and see the mountains in the distance. As you make your way to the front entrance, the door opens immediately. You are greeted by the ranch owners with a warm smile. You immediately feel their warmth and hospitality. They invite you to stay and lead you to your room, which is equipped with a comfortable bed and large windows. A rural charm characterizes everything around you. But this place still waits to be experienced and discovered. And so, you spend the night exploring the ranch, talking to the owners, and getting to know the animals. Mindfully, you wander through the place and enjoy the beauty of the landscape. You come across a small pond, its surface shimmering in the moonlight. You sit down beside it and listen to the quiet sounds of the desert at night. The light rustle of the wind through the cacti, the delicate water of the pond. As you sit there, you may feel a sense of peace and tranquility wash over you. The vast expanse of the desert seems to put things in perspective, reminding you of the smallness of your problems in the grand scheme of things. You continue to wander, taking in the sights and sounds of the desert at night. You come across a group of jackrabbits, their long ears twitching as they nibble on some grass. You watch them for a while, marveling at their grace and agility. You are surrounded by the soothing sounds of the animal world and the chirping of cicadas in the trees. Now, if you like, pause. Feel the fresh and clear air flowing into you. It breathes you. Slowly, the path leads you back. Outside on the porch, your hosts are sitting there. They invite you to sit with them. You sit down in a rocking chair on the old wooden porch, and together you look at the mountains and the sky. The owners have lit a little campfire in front of the porch. The mood is cheerful, and for a while you listen to your host's stories and the conversations you have add even more to your sense of calm. The fire crackles and pops, casting a warm glow on your faces and filling the air with the sweet smell of burning wood. You are reminded in this moment of the feeling of connecting to others enjoying that very human thing of sharing stories, sharing experience, and everything else just falls away in this moment. You feel connected to these other humans, and you feel deeply at peace. Then it becomes quieter, and everyone admires the beauty of the surroundings. You look at the stars, the endless expanse, the magical sight. And also the sounds of the nocturnal desert lull you into a deep state of serenity. The stars sparkle like diamonds. Let yourself be enchanted by the vastness of the universe. Perhaps you feel a touch of admiration. Maybe imagine that you are looking at the night sky for the first time with the eyes of a child. These stars above you have been shining for millions and billions of years. And each one tells a story. These stars have seen all the events of human history and have been looked upon by every human that has walked the earth. Enjoy the feeling of humility that comes with such a realization. Open yourself up to this moment and just allow yourself to be here. Deep harmony fills you. Take a few moments to enjoy the beauty of the stars and let their peaceful aura fill you. The moon shines silvery in all its splendor. Our humble, constant friend, there in the sky. Without it, we don't exist. The moon, our constant neighbor, our friend. Feel a deep connection with its gentle glow. Allow yourself to be more and more at peace in this moment. Imagine yourself floating in the vastness of the cosmos, surrounded by abundance and infinity, exploring all the stars, planets, and galaxies. Enjoy the beauty of the starry night. Feel completely enveloped in tranquility and warmth. A gentle tiredness can now unfold. Your eyes keep closing, heavy with an urge to sleep. With this deep peace, you decide to go to your room. Your room is simple but cozy, with rustic wooden furniture and soft, warm blankets on the bed. The walls are adorned with pictures of the owners, the ranch, and the landscape of the desert. You climb into bed and allow yourself to fully relax, feeling completely enveloped in tranquility and warmth. The gentle tiredness that you had been feeling earlier now grows, and your eyes keep closing with an urge to sleep. As you lay in bed, the soft, warm blankets provide a cocoon of comfort, and the gentle sounds of the distant wind lulls you into a peaceful slumber. Perhaps you dream of the adventures that await you on the ranch, of exploring the vast desert landscape and connecting with the animals and the natural world around you. Your mind and body surrender to the deep peace of the night. And you drift off into a restful, rejuvenating sleep. And just as relaxation unfolds, so does our imagination. Picture yourself standing in a beautiful pine forest, surrounded by a vast mountain range. Mountains covered with snow on their tops stretch in the distance, and a wide path winds through the nature. Lush, evergreen trees and wild flowers are tucked away in the landscape. Take a moment and paint this place on your inner canvas. Feel the pleasant warm air As you take a deep breath in, can you detect a scent? Maybe it smells pleasantly woody and earthy. Now is your time. Your time to unwind and to leave all your stress behind. This forest consists of fir and pine trees. The terrain is rather dry and stony, but the flora and fauna has adapted to it. The forest floor is covered with bright green ferns, and pine cones lie everywhere on the ground. A pleasant scent of resin and tart sweet forest flowers is in the air. Now, really try to draw a picture in your mind's eye, just the way it suits you best. Where are you standing, and what do you see? With that in mind, take another deep breath in and let all your stress and worries melt away. Now, take some steps forward and feel the crunch of the gravel under your feet. As you walk, try to feel the ground beneath your feet and notice every little pebble. Have a look up and see how the trees sway slightly in the wind high above. They radiate such a wonderful peace. Firmly rooted, they have stood here for hundreds and hundreds of years and have withstood so many things. Their roots are connected to each other. Every tree, every being in this forest communicates to create a place of resistance and peace. Keep walking through the tall, lush pine forest. The sun shines through the tree branches, and the sweet smell of pine needles fills the air. If you like, take another breath in and consciously perceive the forest smells of sweet pine needles and resin. And when breathing out, imagine blowing away all the thoughts that no longer serve you. Breathe them out into the vast mountain range until they reach the horizon. Breathe in and take in the scent again. Perhaps you can taste it as well. Allow yourself to enjoy this experience. The sounds of singing birds merge with a gentle breeze rustling through the leaves. The sun is making its arching way across the sky. The leaves dance in a light breeze, conjuring playful games of light and shadow on the forest ground. Walk further along the path, and the further you get, the more you leave your everyday life behind. Feel, with each step, all your worries and stresses are melting away. The sun shines warmly on your skin, and the peace of the forest surrounds you on this warm summer day. The shadows of the trees cool you in a pleasant way, but the warmth of the day has not yet dissipated. Sometimes, when the wind rustles the tree cones, the sun gently warms your skin like a warm coat. Your path leads you further and further, and here and there, other hikers meet you on your way. Their faces radiate exuberance and tranquility. They also seem to appreciate this place and its beauty. Deep peace and security fills this place. As you walk along your way, you notice a little stream gurgling, gently flowing beside the path. The water is crystal clear, and the shadows of the rustling trees cast interesting shadow plays onto its surface. After some time, you see a tree trunk as a seat by the right side of the forest path. If you like, you can sit down and take a little break. Sit down on the tree trunk and feel the rough bark under your seat. Perceive it carefully. Is the trunk rather warm, or is it cool? Take your time, and maybe you want to brush your hands over the bark of the trunk. Everything is possible in your imagination. You hear the sound of the stream and feel the warmth of the sun on your face. Take a few moments to relax and enjoy the moment. as you breathe in, you feel a slight moisture in the air, and also the freshness and purity of the creek. As your breath flows, feel into your stomach and notice its movements. With each lowering of the stomach, the stress and worries leave you. Enjoy this process for a short while and follow your breath. Your lungs fill with fresh air, and as you breathe out, all the stress in your muscles and body melts away. Now you stand up and continue walking on the forest path. Perhaps you feel refreshed and invigorated as you set out. The way winds further through the trees and the forest. Different scents and the warm air surround you on your way. The path becomes wider, and after some time it descends a little. In front of you, you see a blue glow shining through the treetops. Behind large pine trees is what seems to be a crystal clear lake. Now, walk a few more steps, and then its entire beauty is visible. A beautiful lake sparkles and shines in the afternoon sun, and the water glistens invitingly through the treetops. As you continue your descent, you can see the lake so crystal clear. Soon, you reach its shore, consisting of warm sand. The sun is shining, and the sky is a deep blue, with gentle clouds passing by. The sound of birds chirping in the trees frames the serenity of the lake. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin as you take in the beauty of the surrounding mountain range that makes up the background. The sound of laughter reaches your ears as you look out across the lake. People are gathered together, swimming, and enjoying the lake. At the other side is what seems to be a little campsite. A gentle breeze blows through the air, caressing you and carrying the smell of flowers and trees. The lake shimmers with a crystal clear blue that looks like diamonds shimmering in the sun. If you like, take off your shoes and walk to the water's edge. The chilly water brings a feeling of refreshment and invigoration. As you dip your feet in the lake, the coldness may send a shiver down your spine. You start to feel more grounded. If you like, you can lay down in the warm sand of the lakeshore, maybe crossing your arms behind your head. Soak in the warm sun and enjoy the light breeze that sometimes caresses your skin. Appreciate the beauty of the lake. Perhaps you can feel your senses becoming more calm as you take in this soothing scene. Gaze up a little at the sky, watching the passing clouds, or close your eyes, breathing in naturally in this beautiful atmosphere. It's a feeling of a sense of calm peace. Take in the sounds of the lake and allow yourself to rest for a little time here. Soon, you will reach your forest cabin, located on the mountain tops at the other side of the lake. After some time, you get up to continue on your way. A path winds around the lake. As you walk around it, perceiving your surroundings mindfully, the landscape soon becomes more hilly. Your cabin isn't too far away. You reach the other side of the lake and wander up a winding path, taking in the sights and sounds of nature all around you. On your way to the mountain range, you can fully observe the wildlife. You see a family of deer grazing in a meadow, and birds singing in the trees. A chipmunk flits from branch to branch with nuts in its jaws, and it has already disappeared into its burrow. As you look around, just notice the beauty of your surroundings. This place is in full harmony. You walk and walk, and after some time, it gets cloudy. Look up at the sky and see how many white and darker clouds are beginning to hover under the blue sky. Suddenly, you hear a rumble in the distance, and the sky begins to darken. A soft summer rain begins to fall lightly around you. You take shelter under a rocky outcrop and watch as a soft rain begins to fall. Close your eyes and take in the sound of the rain and thunder, feeling at peace as the rain falls around you. Take a moment to perceive this sound in all its little details. Can you hear the light patter as the rain hits the rocks? Nature can handle the rain very well. It almost seems like it needed it. The forest is in harmony with the rain. As the rain eventually becomes lighter, you emerge from your shelter and continue your nature walk. The landscape becomes hillier, and soon you will reach your cabin. The pine trees lighten, and the path leads further and further into the mountain range. Finally, you reach the top of one of the mountains, from which you can see for miles. And there is your cozy cabin, nestled in the hilly mountain landscape. Its walls are made of thick logs that knit together like a rustic quilt, topped by a sloping tiled roof in dark, rich hues. The big windows let you gaze directly onto the vast mountainscape and valley. Tracks of smoke spiral up from the chimney, curling in a welcoming greeting. To the front, a long wooden porch stretches out, inviting you to come closer and admire the view of the surrounding valleys and rolling hills. To the right, a sturdy oak door stands tall, beckoning you to enter and discover what lies within. You turn the lock of the door and step inside the cabin. It's filled with warmth and comfort. A big stone fireplace is lit, filling the cabin with a soft orange glow. Cozy furniture and thick blankets are strewn about, and it is a peaceful and inviting atmosphere. The walls retain the heat of the fireplace and emanate a cozy feeling of warmth and security. Enjoy the beauty of your soothing mountain retreat and allow yourself to arrive. Leave everything burdensome outside and let it dissolve in the soft mist of the rain. Listen to the sounds of the warming fireplace. The soft crackle. The distant rain pattering against the windows. Draw this cabin, your safe place, on your inner canvas. Anything is possible, and you can imagine this place just the way you like it best. Can you smell the rustic, woody aroma of the cabin? The scent of burning wood. You see a large armchair near the fire, a rocking chair in the corner, shelves lined with books and knickknacks. You let your feet sink into the plush rug and take a deep breath. Feeling the tension melt away from your body. Now, settle into the armchair and wrap yourself in a soft blanket. Outside, you can hear the gentle patter of rain against the roof and windows. Close your eyes and feel yourself fully protected. The day was long and exhausting, but now you can finally rest. Isn't this feeling soothing? The feeling of relaxing each and every muscle after a long day's walk. Feel into your body. Maybe you sense heaviness or lightness, or a feeling of warmth. Your legs become heavy. So do your arms. Your back stretches in a pleasant way, and your muscles grow heavy and warm. Take in the peaceful atmosphere, feeling completely relaxed and at ease. Allow yourself to just be in this moment. Feeling the comfort and peace of the cabin. And the rain lulling you in to a deep sense of relaxation.